Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again. We get to decorate for the holidays. I'm so excited. I actually have some new ideas, some new placements that I want the decor this year. Pulling out all of my old stuff has kind of refreshed my memory on what I've got, what I can use, and I've gotten some new things. Romeo and I actually took a trip to get a new Christmas tree this year because the tree that we used last year was actually the one that we've had since our apartment when our ceilings were much shorter and we just overall had a smaller area to put our tree in. And I really wanted to invest in a really good quality tree that we were gonna keep for a long time that was a little bigger. So it looked better. It looked like it fit the size of the house a little more. And it's a very exciting year because it's the first year that we are celebrating Christmas with our new baby and being new parents. And that always puts so much joy into everything, like getting to see and experience everything through Cade's eyes. For the first time, it's incredible. So I have a lot of ideas. We're gonna be decorating our family room, which we spend a lot of time in, this front entryway, formal living area, like the mantle, and I have village houses that I've been collecting over the year. I don't just shop for Christmas during the Christmas and holiday season. I look and shop and actively seek out Christmas decor all year round. So every time we go to the estate sales, every time I see something, the estate sales say like, oh, vintage Christmas anything, I'm going. I'm gonna see what they got, what I can use. Also, our kitchen is done and I'd love to sprinkle some things into the kitchen as well. So let's get started. So I wanted to change it up a little bit this year and actually put our Christmas tree in this bay window. We have two bay windows, one in the front entryway and then one here in the living room that we spend the most time in. Our last Christmas tree was for our apartment and the ceilings were much lower and it was pretty inexpensive. I think I got that one at Target. This one is much more high quality with actually LED lights and comes with a 10-year warranty. A ton of fluffing to do and every branch is smashed. Obviously it's brand new, so it's like, it's so pretty. So much bigger than our last one, so much taller, so much wider. This is the perfect place for a Christmas tree. I'm so glad we tried it here. All night, but got the tree all fluffed. I mean, every branch had to be fluffed because it was all crunched from being in a box and being new. I love the size. This is giving. I'm so excited. So to fill out this area, I think what I want to do is actually like frame the windows in greenery. I feel like that could be really cool so that each pane is lit up as well. Maybe do wreaths in the center or art or something. So kind of pulling out what I already have. And I definitely have some like small wreaths like this that we could do somewhere. And lots of little baby trees. This green is different and I think I only have one of these. So this definitely has to be for the mantle. More stems. So last year I didn't do any like picture frame greenery kind of stuff. I put all this greenery on the staircase and these would be perfect in the window. And I have some 3M hooks that I could use. So I got all the ornaments that I wanted on it. Last year, a lot of these ornaments were actually new. I've collected them and got some new ones in traditional colors, but like moodier or odd versions of those colors, because I wanted a traditional Christmas, but like more of a vintage kind of eclectic vibe. So I've got some gold, red, versions of green, even like a little bit of like blue in here, so I really like that. Last year I did like ribbon kind of like nestled and woven in between. I was like, I don't want to do that this year. I want to try something different. I tried to use pearls last year, and I ordered these strands of pearls just on Amazon to see if I could make it work, and it didn't look right. Something about it last year I didn't like. Maybe it was the combination of ribbon to this or something like that. But now that our tree is larger this year and we're doing it in a much bigger way, I'm hoping that I can make the pearls work. So my plan was to kind of like scallop them, I guess, like swag them or tear them down like this all the way around the tree. Do we think it works this year?
I really do. Actually, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. The object is, with anything that you swag down, is to make it lay freely. You don't want it to catch on anything, so you want each scoop and each scallop to like really have the freedom to lay. So it can be a little bit tricky. You just kind of have to like keep working with it. I loved this deep red color of this ribbon that I got, so I wanted to make a bow for the top of the tree and also some small versions of them to sprinkle onto the branches so that I could bring the red color down from the top and throughout the tree. Love to do a few things. I don't want to hinder any cooking that's going to happen because we are going to be celebrating Christmas here at the house this year again, and I'm really excited because we have this kitchen this year. Last year we still very much had the split room with kitchen on one side, dining room table on the other. That's when we found that the space did not work at all to host, to cook in a large way, to have any real room for anyone to sit down at that made sense. Very strange. So after that Christmas, I'm like, we definitely have to renovate our kitchen. So that's why we started in March. This is gonna be amazing. Like, I'm so excited. So I definitely don't want any of the decor to stop any cooking. I just want to decorate the table maybe just like for an everyday Christmas look until we have the party. Obviously I'll set the table, but you know, having just a few kind of things off to the side, the part of the table we don't use. I was thinking about maybe adding a little sprinkle of like bows around would be really nice too. I was playing with this one over here to see if it would look good to add. Also, I've been wanting to decorate the hood. I think over the stove and making this have a moment would be really beautiful. So I have this really pretty garland that I got on sale at that Christmas store that I've been going to. And it just like lays really good. Like, it hangs nicely. So I was thinking we could put this up here and also beef it up a little bit. Add some twigs and color, maybe another ribbon or something over the top. I do fully realize that this is a garland, a plastic garland over a heat source, an open flame. Like I am, my brain is calculating that. I think it's high enough, it's fine. I have never had like a grease fire or anything like that in my life in the kitchen. And we do cook, but I bake more. So I think for every day, this is fine. I think it's gonna be fine. But if I do find that it's a safety hazard and a fire hazard for the way that we live our lives, I will take it down. You know, it's kind of like having this on a mantle too. That's a flame as well. So decorate with how you're comfortable. Right now, I'm comfortable adding this up. Just just love how this garland hangs. Like, that's so pretty. Since that's like a green base, I kind of want to add texture in a different color. So I have these like snowy pinecone branches that I think will add some like rustic kind of cabin vibes to it. Like if we put some, you know, throughout, but like kind of centralized in the center. So I love this color red with the blue. I think the combination, since we designed this kitchen, I had these like red flowers that I brought into here from our garden, and I loved the two together. You know, it is very primary, you know, they're both primary colors, so they work really well together, but something about this deep red, like this color and the blue, I love. So I think adding a bow just in the middle would be really beautiful. And then I have some like little gold bells that we might be able to put kind of here, you know, maybe making more of a statement on the sides. Okay, I put 3 bells together, just with some gold ribbon. And I was thinking about maybe adding a little hot glue and putting some berries with it, so it made like a little collection to hang on the side. So we kind of just add something here. I feel like that could be kind of cute. Okay, I'm adding a few more berries because I feel like it's missing something. Like right here, it's missing something. So I added this berry on this side. Love that. Sprinkled a little more decor back there, just like out of the way, but like a little bit of something. We can always move stuff. And I put a bow on the cutting boards because I thought that was pretty. Just a little touch here and there, I feel like goes a long way. So for the table, we eat on that side, closest to the sink, and you know, that's kind of like the working area of the kitchen. This is where you go out to the backyard, so it's less used, and there's just, you know, the 3 of us, so we don't use the whole table all the time. So I like to decorate this side more. So I've got some neutral things. I've got a pot, a neutral runner, and some trees that we could put in here, which will be pretty. I'll keep this neutral runner just because I think it's nice. Pot, and we'll put some pretty flowers out of it. I have some green that we can bring down, which I think is important. Also would love some red. Also do the red like this. Like I could put a bow on the, that actually could be really pretty. Bring some of the green and the same florals down from up there so it looks like it's a part of the same room. Loved decorating the staircase railing last year, and I actually have already used what I used to do the staircase last year for around the tree. So I picked up some new kind of garland, and I want to like make it fluffier, bigger. So we're just gonna kind of start building. I don't quite know the direction I want to take it yet. This garland has like a mix of pine. It's got those little like cashmere pieces, so they're really pretty. It was like on super sale at Joann's, so I'm feeling like this will be really pretty. It's 9 foot, and I got 2 of them. I also like to put the stockings up here because we have so many. We have one for each of Romeo's family members, so I don't really like to put those on the mantle because there's just so many. So I like them up here, which makes sense to do it kind of tighter around this railing here instead of drooping it down, you know, so we can accommodate for the stockings. more branches. I'm very into like snowy green branches, not icy, snowy. Icy I tend to gravitate towards and I don't end up loving it when I get it home, but I do love when there's like some snow. So I've been incorporating that more this year. I feel like we can add some dimension, some lightness to all of just the base green. I want to sprinkle in some snowy pine cones. I don't have any more. So I've got some cinnamon pine cones from the store. I'm just spraying it with the snow. Spray snow comes in so handy. I've used it for so many things. I'm just taking a pine cone and wrapping some wire through it so I can attach it to the garland and just spritzing it with some snow outside. I designed this gallery that goes up the wall behind our staircase, and I wanted to give it a holiday makeover. Each frame to actually be different and unique. So using a collection of things that I had in my stash, from bells and berries to greens and ribbon, I wanted to make a little something to hang off of each frame, making it feel very vintage and collected and eclectic and cozy. I love that they're all a little different, but together they make it feel a little more holiday. And I think it really takes the gallery wall to the next level. I always like to do the mantle in the entryway in this like little formal living room really well, because we don't have the TV above it. That's on the other side because we have a dual-sided fireplace. So I just like to go kind of big with this mantle. Last year I did a very like whimsical, foresty, whimsical. It was really pretty. This year I'm incorporating a lot of bows, as I feel like everyone is this year. And I'm obsessed with village houses. So I want to do a whole village in this room as well on the entryway table, but I think I've collected quite a bit of village houses. There's not going to be enough space for them over there. So I was thinking maybe I could bring some, maybe of the bigger ones or just a few up onto the mantle as well. And they light up, so they're really pretty. I have this really pretty garland that I want to incorporate, and I have a few other ones to like make it feel really beefy and have a lot going on. So I'm gonna remove this stuff and we'll just start layering in, starting with this as our base. Feeling very green heavy. I think I need to add some other elements to see if I've overdone the green. to realize that I don't like doing the garland straight across. I tried it again this year, and immediately when I pulled one side down to make kind of a scallop on the right side, I loved it so much more. And it also gives me more space to actually set things on top of the mantle to make more of a collection of things together. Definitely collected a few more houses this year, and last year when I put out the holiday village I only had 3 houses, but I liked it to look like a snowy village, so I start with a sheet of batting that you use for sewing, and then I have this insert batting that I just use as loose snow. I feel like this is how you get the best looking fake snow when you're doing kind of a project in a display like this. The houses that I found last year are quite large, so I like those to be like in the center, and then I'm going to fill in with the other ones that I found at estate sales and flea markets. I'm always on the hunt for different houses to make the complete village. So I have a bakery, an apothecary, a Santa's gift shop, a church, a post office, and I also have the florist that I put over on the mantle. Something that I was really missing last year from the village were little people and little things to put throughout the village. I found a few this year. My mom actually found me a couple at an estate sale, and one of you guys sent me a collection of them that you found at an antique store, and I'm so grateful because now I have more things to kind of put throughout the village to really bring it to life. I like to put a little ice skating rink with this little ceramic picture frame that I found. So I have some little ice skating people, some carolers, also some lamp posts to kind of add that different element. And I always like to fill in with bottle brush trees along the back side of the village. I hope you guys enjoyed decorating with me today and you have the most magical holiday season this year. I have a few more projects that I am going to tackle, and you can find those over on my vlog channel. I'm going to be sharing 12 videos for the 12 days of Christmas so you guys can see even more content this season, and I will see you guys very soon for another project and another video. Bye guys.